Hey guys.
Hey guys!
Hey, Crit Large family.
Hey, Internet.
Hello, Crit Large family.
Hey everybody!
This is Preston Kelly, editor and co-founder at CritLarge.com, the very best place on the internet for Christian conservative commentary. We know you guys are stuck at home during this quarantine, and so are our writers, so we just wanted to give you a glimpse into their life and show you what they're doing with this time.
Hey guys, I'm Jessica Cross. I'm a contributor and writer here at Crit Large, and just like the other writers, I wanted to kind of show you guys what I'm doing with my free time now that we are in quarantine. So my school, my university, actually switched completely to online classes, and so I have had a lot of free time. So as an avid reader, I started and finished this book, Tiffany Girl. If you like historical, cheesy romances, this is the book for you. The thing I like about it a lot is that it has these wonderful photographs and illustrations, which really just puts you in the story 100%. It's by Deanne Gist. Is this like the GIF or GIF debate? Could be. I'm actually reading something else currently. Funny story, Preston and I started watching this show called Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, and it is about two magicians in England in like the 18-something, and it's fascinating and wonderful and magical. So I was like, wow, this is like a really great plot. And so I looked, and of course it was a book before it was a movie. So I immediately bought the book, and I have started reading that, but I'm only a chapter in. So that's a double whammy. You get a great show, great book, do both, do one or the other. Perfect. I'm a part-time princess. We go to birthday parties and sing to little girls, and we dress up as Belle and Snow White. And one of the other princesses just recently had a birthday, so I thought I would put my talents to good use, and I drew the princesses. We've got Aurora and Rapunzel and Belle and all of the great princesses she plays, and so I've been working really hard on that. I think she's gonna love it. So if you want to see more of my drawings or more of my antics, you can find me on Instagram at jessica.cross, and I also have a YouTube channel, which you can find from the link in my bio on my Instagram. So thank you guys so much for listening to my ramble, and we want to hear what you guys are up to too, so tag us.
Hey, Crit Large family, Preacher Sam here. Just wanted to give you a quick coronavirus lockdown update and let y'all know what we've been up to. I'm glad to report I've been able to take all my office work and bring it home. Transition has been smooth, and I can barely tell the difference.
Diane, your daughter! She flushes stuff marsupial down the toilet and it's flooding!
Okay, be there in a minute. Anyways, working at home has been great. I've even had a chance to start working on my online sermon.
Diane, your daughter! She wrote her full name! On her bigger wall! In permanent marker!
Okay, well, I think it's time for me to go. I'm actually about to record my sermon now, and
Hey, Internet. This is Nick Pitts, a contributor at Crit Large, and wanting to let you in a little bit on what I'm doing during this quarantine time. Little did we know that we'd be giving up this much for the Lenten season, but here we are. I'm spending a lot of my time reading during this time as well as working, making my way through. Ross Douthat has a new book out called The Decadent Society, just a phenomenal read, as well as Michael Strain's book, The American Dream is Not Dead. But my most significant project would have to be this, my mustache. I'm doing everything that I can to make sure that people keep their distance from me during this time of social distancing, and I hope you're doing your part as well.
Hello, Crit Large family. So I was on YouTube, and in my suggested feed there popped up a video called Great Depression Cooking, and it was about how to make food from weeds, which is like really helpful right now, really good for panic. But it kind of reminded me that there are three types of people who are facing this. There are the preppers, and you know who you are. You have 40 boxes of mac and cheese in your pantry, and you are sitting on a throne of your newly acquired hoard of toilet paper, which is cool. You guys were ready. Good on you. And then there's the business as usual way, which is people who are walking around going, why can't I buy masks or toilet paper? Why is the stock market going crazy? Where is everybody? And then there's that group that is forever young, who are doing things like licking toilet seats and having parties with 10 plus people, which if that's you, just go home now. But we are all freaking out right now. We're all bored and we all want to go home. Except we are already home. We've been here for a really long time. So what have I been doing lately? Well, it was my birthday, And it being my birthday during quarantine, it reminded me how important it is to practice joy right now. It seems like such a cliche statement right now, but I've just been reminded time and time again of how we can lose sight of joy in just our worship and prayer in everyday life, and especially in times like this. And it reminded me of Psalm 43:5, when it says, "Oh, why are you cast down, O my soul, and why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation and my God." So I want to challenge everybody who's watching to do 2 things, and the first one is to try something new with all this extra time that we have. Right now I'm trying to start an online media business with some friends of mine, and I'm trying to brush up on my Arabic. In fact, I should probably be doing homework for that right now, but later. And you know, it's inevitable. We're going to remember this time as a time of suffering and discomfort in the world, but we can also remember it as a time of productivity and learning new skills. So try cooking. I've heard that leaving your house for groceries is a really good excuse to get out of the house right now. You know, try writing short stories. If you've always wanted to read Lord of the Rings, now's the time to try it. A friend of mine is reading War and Peace. I'm not sure why. I'll ask them if it was worth it or not. I don't know if anybody can tell me if it was worth it, because I don't know. You know, and then the second thing would just be to decide to react to things in joy. Pray for joy, practice joy, encourage your family members and your friends to practice joy, because that's just the most important thing to remember right now. And that hope that is in us will never fail us, and the hope that God gives us will never fail us. So God bless you guys. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Bye.
Hey everybody, this is Dave Smith. I'm a contributing writer for Crit Large, and this is my virus life or corona life or whatever we're calling this thing now. The biggest change that I've had to face in all this is that my wife took over my office area. Well, she took over the entire basement, and it's Hallmark movies and scrapbooking downstairs now, so I'm not allowed. So you can see I've moved up here to the dining room, and I've got all, well, it's kind of junked up, but I got all my stuff up here. I'm working on a novel that I'm going to be publishing hopefully next month, and a letter that I'm publishing every day for the church, and trying to do some other devotional writing. And you know, I'm not eating bonbons and watching an soap opera, so I'll tell you that. It's been fun, it's been fine. A little change doesn't hurt anything. So I hope you're doing good. Enjoy your corona life too.
Those were our amazing contributors. We want to thank those of you who have stayed engaged with us, stayed reading, stayed liking and clicking. We're praying for you during this time, praying that everyone stays happy and healthy. We're praying that, of course, Sam's wife hasn't killed him yet.
Make sure you guys tag us and use the hashtag CritLarge and share with us your movies you're watching, your Netflix shows you're binging, the books you're, maybe trying to read. We want to know what you guys are up to, so make sure you tag us. Yeah. How to do it to him.
Bye.